What is up, Hybrid Beasts? Bob here with the Hybrid Beast program, and for today's Mindset Monday video, I am going to tell you I wish steroids were legal. Now, it has nothing to do with me. I don't want to take steroids, but I wish that steroids were legal for those who use "I don't do steroids" as an excuse for eating horse shit all day and never moving their asses, because they would be in shape if they were on gear too. Well, guess what? It just so happens a couple years ago, a guy actually asked me on a comment on a YouTube video, "Hey Bob, tell me what steroids you're on. I'll go to my doctor and get the same steroids and I'll be in the same shape as you." And I told him, like, at the time it was 200 milligrams of test a week and HCG and Arimidex or anastrozole. I told him exactly how much of exactly what I was prescribed. And guess what? 3 months later, he uploaded a video. He was bigger than me, leaner than me, stronger than me. Now, actually what happened is he didn't even comment on my answer to his comment. He never commented on another video and I never heard from him again. He's just some faceless wonder who never uploaded anything to YouTube and just put stupid comments on other people's videos. Because the fact of the matter is he actually knew deep down that steroids don't work. Okay, the fact of the matter is you cannot just take a bunch of gear and, get all kinds of results. And I don't care if this is like, you're taking like a therapeutic amount of testosterone or thyroid or growth hormone, or you're having your micronutrients, optimized by a doctor after a blood test. Or if you're just blasting PED levels of all types of gear and you're taking, unnecessary huge amounts of thyroid medications, to like buzz up your metabolism, burn all kinds of fat. The facts of the matter is, at the end of the day, if you eat horse shit all day and you don't move your ass, you are never, ever going to get results. And I think it would be wonderful if we lived in a world where steroids were legal and nobody got results, okay? Because if it was true that all you do is just jab yourself in the ass once a week with some TRT and suddenly you're jacked and tan and shaved and shredded, everyone would be like that. But that's not the way it is, okay? I really wish it was like you could wake up in the morning and just take your cereal bowl and put up some Anadrol and some Dianabol and some Turinabol and all the bowls, and then put some Anavar on top, and then go ahead and, just mix in like a cup of Tren and, stir it up and have that for breakfast. And then, after you take your shower and get ready to go to work, you just turn on the blender, you put some Deca and some Tren and some Test and whatever, growth hormone, whatever else you want, stir it up in the blender, pour it into an IV bag, and you go to work with an IV. Yes, I know you don't take steroids, IV, whatever. Walk, up with your IV bag, and, "Hey guys, how's it going? Yes, I'm on steroids, it's legal, it's healthy, it's good for you. I'm gonna be jacked and tan, shaved and shredded, hand me some more pizza." That's not the way life works, okay? At the end of the day, like, if you work out hard, okay, and if you eat right, okay, and if you sleep, and if you hydrate, and if you have your micronutrients, your macronutrients, and everything's right, and then you optimize your hormone levels like I do, okay? I'm 48 years old. If you looked at my hormone levels, I would have like the hormone levels of an 18-year-old, okay? I have the opportunity to build muscle like an 18-year-old does. That's it, okay? Now, if you were to do like PED levels, okay, of hormones, like just blast all kinds of shit, right? It would still not do anything unless you were already going to, first of all, build like a base of a body, okay, before you blast huge amounts of shit. And second, like, if you don't do anything, you're not gonna get anything but sick. Even with me right now, like if I were to blast like a fucking, gram of Tren and a gram of Test and a gram of this, I'm on 175 milligrams of testosterone right now. My body would not need or handle that. Like, I would need less than this huge amount. It would just make me sick. If I, being in awesome shape and being on testosterone for years, were to just blast this 500 million gram fucking blast, I would fucking just get nothing but sick. I wouldn't get bigger. Okay, much less someone who sits on his ass all day and then does a fucking, gram of fucking Tren a week, because everybody who's not 20 pounds overweight is doing a gram of Tren a week fucking year round, and everybody who can bench press more than his body weight is on a fucking ton of Deca because it's all fucking steroids. It's like, that's just not the way it works. When you look at it, it's like making excuses is actually like a long and storied tradition. I remember like way back, like decades upon decades back, people didn't even know you had to train. Like people were like, some people are just like that. That guy is really muscular. That guy is in really good shape. They didn't work out. They didn't know anybody who worked out. There weren't any gyms around. They literally thought that some guys were more muscular. And it's true. You know, you see a guy, a farm boy, or a guy who's a blacksmith or whatever, they're bigger. Like, yes, they're just bigger. People thought bodybuilders and athletes are like that. They didn't know they trained. You know, then after a while, it became the excuse, oh yeah, well, all they do all day is train. Like, all they do all day is train. No. If you train hard, you can't train more than an hour and a half a day. It just don't work, you know? Like Arnold was known for overtraining. He would train an hour in the morning, take the whole day off, and then an hour in the afternoon just before a competition. Like, you can't train more than an hour a day, okay? So it's not that you train all day. Well, if I had all day to train, no. You have time to train for an hour and a half every day, period, end of story. I don't care who you are, okay? If you're don't have a bunch of money in this huge business and you're not working 24 hours a day, get off the fucking couch, get away from the fucking TV, put down the video game controller and fucking work out. It's an excuse. You have time to train. If you are someone who's trained, you know, who's like working, get someone to take some of the fucking busy work that you're wasting your time doing. You know, pay someone $15 an hour to fucking fill out some paperwork for you and then go ahead and fucking train for an hour, okay? Everybody has time to train, okay? I mean, people like literally didn't even know about diet. They thought that you burnt fat in your stomach by doing sit-ups. Like, they didn't realize you had to diet, okay? So then after that, the next thing was like, oh, well, you know, I don't have like a celebrity chef and I don't have this and everything and I don't have someone cooking food and whatever. I can't afford food. Listen, the bottom line is you can, you know, for the amount of money that people spend on Starbucks, pizza, fucking, you know, drive-through fucking garbage they buy at a damn grocery gas station when they go ahead and get gas and spend a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. If you took that money, you would spend less money going to a grocery store and buying healthy food. It's bullshit. You got money, okay? And the fact of the matter is, even if you had a celebrity chef making food for you, a fucking dry chicken breast is a dry chicken breast. I mean, not only A, do you have to eat fucking, you know, the healthy food, but the harder part for couch potatoes is you can't eat horse shit all day. So let's say you lived in this giant mansion with this personal trainer and this fucking 12-star chef and the perfect food and everything's done for you and you have a perfect gym at home. You still need to use the gym. You still need to listen to the trainer. You still need to eat the food that you probably don't want to eat because it's not cookies and brownies. You have to eat the food that the fucking celebrity chef makes you. Okay? And you have to, most importantly, not eat horse shit. Okay? If you had $1 million at a celebrity chef, you would still have to not go to the Dollar Tree and get some fucking white trash junk food and fucking suck down all these goddamn bullshit ho-hos and creamy poo-poo puffs. Like, you still have to eat the food. Okay? You know, like, yes, it is true that, you know, supplements and that fucking hormone optimization and gear helps. Okay, like I keep saying, you know, like my girlfriend, for instance, or ex-girlfriend or whatever, you know, she was like jogging 3 times a week. She was working out in the gym, you know, doing like bodybuilding like 5 times a week. She was kicking around a heavy bag in her garage like 3 times a week. I mean, she was training her ass off and she was like 160 pounds. She went to her doctor. And the doctor was like, all right, well, check it out. We drew some blood and, you know, your thyroid's fucked up. Gave her some thyroid meds. And suddenly she went from like 160 down to 130 pounds, okay? She had already been working out. She wasn't sucking down fucking ho-hos and fucking floofy boo-boo bops and beer and chasing it with soda all day. She was busting her ass and she was eating fucking keto. And then when her fucked up ass thyroid got fixed, suddenly she lost like fucking 30 pounds. And to this day, she works out the same, she eats the same, and every once in a while she gains 5 pounds for no reason, and she gains another 5 pounds for no reason, and she goes to her doctor, gets some blood drawn, they have to adjust her thyroid meds, and then it goes back down, and she loses the 10 pounds. That's the way shit works, okay? Like, you know, The Rock, for instance, like if all you have to do is fucking jam a needle in your ass, why the motherfuck does The Rock wake up every morning at 0 whatever in the morning, do an hour of fasted cardio, have a meal of shit you're not willing to eat, then busts his ass in the gym for an hour of strength training, then has another meal, takes a shower, and gets to work on a fucking film set? Why doesn't he sleep late and eat horse shit all day if all you have to do is jab yourself in the ass with a needle? Okay? You know, so like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, It's just fucking pathetic when somebody says something like, oh, well, if I had a celebrity chef, I wouldn't eat. Yes, you would eat fucking ho-hos all fucking day. And you'd have the celebrity chef make you fucking fluffy boo-boo bops and poo-poo pies and whatever. You wouldn't have him make you fucking chicken breasts and goddamn broccoli, okay? Number one. Number two, if you had a fucking celebrity trainer and a home gym, you wouldn't use it, period. Okay? You would not use it, period. Okay? And if you had all the gear in the world, it wouldn't help because you eat horse shit all day and because you fucking never move your ass. So anyway, like I said, I think that would just be like a wonderful thing, you know? Like, hey, guess what? I would be in shape, but this excuse. All right, here, all the gear you want. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the keys to my private gym, and here's the telephone number of my fucking trainer. He's gonna show up every morning at 6 o'clock to bust your ass. Oh, and by the way, my chef is gonna be fucking knocking on your door every day. Every 3 hours, he's gonna bring you food. Just make sure you don't eat horse shit, and make sure you train. Don't miss a meal. Don't eat anything that's not in the meal plan. Nutritionist is gonna go ahead and make you a perfect meal plan, and yes, all the gear you want. Here you go. Guess what? Not a motherfucking thing would change, okay? Because like I said, like this guy who years ago asked me, what steroids are you on, Bob? He could have gone to a fucking TRT clinic and said, hey, I want, whatever. Give me a CC a test and give me some whatever. He could have done it. But he knew, even being a loser troll, he knew that down at the end of the day, it really doesn't do anything for you unless you actually put the work in, okay? So anyway, thank you guys for watching this. This is probably the last negative kind of video I'm ever going to make. I really want you guys to comment, send me an email, comment down below, message me on Instagram, whatever. Just tell me, for the people who actually do work, okay, and actually do, eat properly and actually do want to get in shape, please tell me what you want me to talk about, because I'm really tired of talking to trolls. And for the trolls that are going to comment, well, you don't understand and this and this and this, listen, the only, actual interaction we're going to have is if I have to block you. You're fucking losers. And I'm not going to, avoid the people who actually want help and who will accept help from me by begging losers to stop being losers. So if you want to be a fucking piece of shit loser and use whatever excuse possible while you're sitting in the fucking dollar store of the fucking trailer park you live in, making excuses as to why you're broke and fat and unhappy, you're not going to do it on my channel anymore. This is no longer a loser fucking, this is no longer like a Losers Anonymous where I try to help losers not be losers. This is going to be like, hey, if you're a loser, get the fuck out of here. If you want to change, then you're not a loser anymore. Okay, you're an ex-loser who wants to change. But if you're a fucking loser, stay the fuck off my channel. I'll fucking block your shit and delete your shit. Stay the fuck away. This is only for winners. So please, for the winners out there, comment down below, message me, email me, let me know what you guys want me to talk about. Positive shit that will actually fucking help you, and fuck the losers. They're losers for a fucking reason. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you're not a loser, please subscribe. If you are a loser, please just delete yourself from the internet completely. And I will see you guys in the next video.